getting tatted and a haircut at the same
Yeah,
time.
that's what he said.
This nigga goes, he's like, bro, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way, bro. He was like, bro, what the fuck you doing, man? What's going on in the background of your house? And I was like, nah, I really am getting the shape up right now. I was like, the tattoo, I would like to be tatted, but I'm not doing both at the same time.
Yeah. And I said he was getting his eyebrows touched.
Then this nigga was like, you get your eyebrows touched up like a Puerto Rican. And it was funny because my brother was definitely working on the mustache. And after I got off the phone with you, I was just like, bro, you should have gave me an evil Mexican mustache. I was like,
He said, ooh, I wanted my eyebrow shaped up. But the nigga called me out, so I couldn't do it.
Nigga foiled my diabolical plan. God damn it.
I was finna have a question mark eyebrow.
And on that note, welcome back to another episode of You Gotta Relax.
Thought you forgot about the name, bro.
Nah, bro.
And technically, this is
the first
1B.
There we go.
1B. You know what I'm saying? 1B.
1B.
You know what I'm saying? 1A archive. You know what I'm saying? Put it in
We
the
may
vault.
one day release that.
Put it in the vault for one of them rainy days. You know what I'm saying? But it's episode 1B.
I like that. Yeah.
So it's good, bro, y'all. How y'all been, man? Niggas is back on vacation.
Oh, yeah.
How was Atlanta? I see you drove 7 hours to go watch some fish.
No, that's all I'm posting. I don't do too much posting.
You could have went to Newport for that.
No. This aquarium was different.
Nigga said Newport.
In the Penguin Walk, nigga.
No, it was cool. I had a good time. No, that aquarium was different. We did a bunch of shit down there. But like I said, I don't be posting everything.
Okay, no, I feel you. I feel you on that, Eric. How was just another work week, being back at work?
Oh shit, bro, it's stressful. You know, coming off a back injury, like
This nigga's depressing.
it's very. I'm not gonna lie though,
Some
bro.
days I'm gonna kill myself.
Nah,
He said, but
I
that's
mean,
for another episode.
I'm only saying it's stressful because like what they want me to do is just like too much right now.
Yeah.
So it's like, nah. And I'll be the first to be like, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit at the shop. I'll wait on y'all to like come back,
Yeah.
and they'll be gone for like 2-3 hours, which doesn't mind me none at all. But it just sucks sometimes because being the only person stuck at the shop and seeing people coming and going.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, this past Thursday, I pulled that. I'm at the shop, and I'm like, bro, y'all go ahead without me. Seen this white dude like 10 times, and every time he came back, like every time he seen me, once he would leave and come back, his stare was just like longer and more intense. So like he went from like looking at me like the first time and being like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
Going, now he's looking at me like,
Like he's wanting, he's thinking.
bro,
about
like now he's talking to me in his head.
Yeah.
And if I could interpret what he was saying, it was like, man, this nigga ain't doing nothing today. Like he hasn't moved one fucking time today. Like he has not moved. So I mean, it sucks for days like that. But I also just like subtly just be giving people the bird. Like, man, little do you know I'm on restrictions, bro. I don't gotta go nowhere. I don't have to do nothing.
How long was you out for?
4 months. I got hurt in March. And didn't go back to the beginning of July.
Now, how did you hurt your back?
I cannot deny or confirm any allegation.
He said it's an open case.
My lawyer has instructed me
goes.
not to. Nah, but for real, I really was running a chainsaw, bro. Like, and it was like a freak act. Like, I guess you could say a freak accident. I don't really know, but it was a big ass tree, and like, I'm running the chainsaw and I'm doing an undercut. I had already made my top cut on the tree.
Yeah.
If you ran the chainsaw, you feel me. You can either go top or bottom, but you feel me, half and half it. So I made my half, yes, did my half cut on top, and this was like right after we had that bad windstorm.
Yeah.
Back in March, like
so a bunch of
where
shit
it was like
broke,
it was basically like F1 tornado outside, but like nothing touched down, but the winds was that strong.
Yeah.
So like all my parks trees was all down everywhere, so I'm like making a cut on a big ass tree. I did the top, and I'm coming through the bottom of the tree, bro. And then like I just felt a pull in my back, and I was like, bro, oh no, like hell no. So finished the cut, and I'm just like brushing it off, like no big deal, going about it. We go to another park, bro, and I went to pick up, like we wasn't there to cut nothing. We was just there to help that park, like with cleanup.
Yeah.
So I go to pick up a piece of log, like I had done a million times since I've been working there. And when I went to pick it up, bro, like immediately dropped that shit, bro, and my back was done for, bro. Like excruciating
Nigga walked
pain,
off doing
bro.
the gritty.
No, this-
Bro, exactly like that, bro. Drop that whole log, bro, right on. Like I wear steel toe boots and stuff, so like drop that log, and luckily I had them steel toes on. I probably would have broke my foot too,
Yeah.
like bro, like or at least broke a toe or something. But like nigga definitely walked off gritty and bro, like excruciating pain, and I was just like, bro, what the hell? So I'm still trying to brush it off. We break for lunch. I sit down for 30 minutes, bro. And when I got up, it was even more worse.
This nigga back fell off the boat.
Nigga had the baby back.
Nigga whole back just slid off the boat.
He said, look at that right there.
Nigga back slid off like hot cheese on a pizza.
Bruh, that's exactly what happened. And then still tried to tough it out for like 2 days after that. And then finally I knew it was bad when I woke up and I couldn't like bend down to put my socks on.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't even get my foot up to me type shit.
Yeah.
So I went on to the our urgent care system and everything, and they put me on restrictions and sent me home. Then I go back to work and they was like, because of your restrictions, you have to go on workers' comp. So I was home for like 4 months.
That nigga started dancing. He said, bad.
Came in the house, did a praise break. I was in there getting it, bro. But yeah, and it wasn't bad. Like at first, it was like time well deserved. I felt like for me, it just sucked that I was hurt going through it. Just on like we was hella busy at the time too, and like hella when I say hella busy, like rearranging stuff downtown and things like that, and working all types of crazy hours. Like it would be some days, bro, we would clock in at like 4 o'clock in the morning to get the day started.
Yeah.
Luckily, we would get off early, but like my sleep schedule was all over the place. Body just wasn't what it needed to be, and end up getting hurt, bro. Go home for 4 months. They called me. When they called me, bro, they was basically on some like, we need you to return back to work. We gonna go ahead and accommodate your restrictions. And before I spoke before I thought, and I told my manager, I was like, for what?
Yeah.
He was like, excuse me. I was, I go, for what? Like, why now? Like, why y'all want to accommodate him now? Because now it's like, I've been out 4 months. I don't want to come back.
Yeah, I don't want to come back.
Yeah, like, I'm not trying to come back now. So he's telling me like, well, we need you to come back because like y'all shorthanded, your supervisor, like your crew's behind this at the third. And once again spoke before I thought. I was like, but what's that got to do with me?
Yeah.
Like I ain't been there in 4 months. Like you think me coming back to work with a fucked up back is gonna change anything that's happening? Like I already can't lift. I'm on like a 20, like 10 to 20 pounds, and 20 being like generous, like the most that I can lift right now.
So
But-
what happened? Your ass went back to work.
Went back to work. Hell yeah, bro. Because then you start hearing, like, people start talking, like, your family, well, you don't want them to fire you. You know, you end up on workers' comp long enough, and they'll be like, well, we can't accommodate, so we got to let you go. So now it's like paranoia setting in. It's just like, you take my ass
they
on
can do
back
that?
to work. Yeah.
No. I thought so.
They can do it, but it's a lawsuit.
That's what I'm saying. I thought that it only time that they would do that is if they had like, okay, we know he's milking this shit. We gonna cut out losses.
Nah, so like I was kind of like under that impression too, but then like just talking about it, unfortunately there are companies who like, it just depends on who you work for. Like some companies can be like, we can't accommodate this shit, so we're gonna have to let you go.
Yeah.
Like you serve no purpose to us.
Yeah, but they've been accommodated. So I think that works in your favor because y'all been doing this. Y'all just don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
And little old me.
There's people at my company, like when I first started, bro, there was a dude there. When my first day working was his last day.
Yeah.
Because he got hurt. He got hurt on my first day working. This nigga was gone for a year. When he came back, I didn't even recognize him. I didn't even know who he was.
What he hurt?
He fucked his shoulder up. Like we was moving tables and stuff.
That shoulder.
They had this big like concert and picnic out of Keeneland, bro, and like my first day was there helping them clean all that up from that, and he fucked his shoulder up, bro. And he was gone for a whole year.
Damn.
for a whole year, and then like
He had to get
excuse me.
surgery and shit.
Yeah, he ended up having to have surgery.
That's probably what you didn't get surgery. Though.
No, I didn't.
See,
They told me that I didn't need it.
Yeah. See that
But they did tell me that like I have like my spine is like messed up, but they
Yeah.
was like it's probably been like that your whole life, so it's meaning it's nothing you could do. And then they basically told me like this injury was inevitable. They just surprised it took
It was
so
just a
long for
matter
it to
of
happen.
time.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, bro was gone for a whole year. Then he finally comes back and he decides he's gonna like exhaust all the time he had saved up. Like they called him back to work and he just used his own personal time to stay off longer.
That's kind of fire.
It is fire.
See, but
bro.
some companies won't do that. won't allow that. Some companies will be like so like your PTO, you can do that, but like they'll block your vacation.
Yeah.
You know
Some
what I'm saying?
places.
Yeah, they're like so like they'll block your vacation, but we can't stop you from using your PTO or your personal holiday type shit, whatever it is at the company. You can use that. You can use that. You ain't got to tell us why. You can use it. But when it comes to this fucking vacation, no, you ain't doing it.
Yeah.
You done did X, Y, Z. So we blocking your vacation. You ain't got no vacation. Bro.
Yeah, I should. I mean, I can't lie. All our stuff over there, like, the only thing that I probably complain about in my job is just like the pay grade scale. Like, they'll want you to like max out your whole like resume, like listing every single thing. Like, if, oh, you know, you can use a broom, putting a broom on there. Like, bro, like the list of things that I could use, bro. That is crazy. It is crazy. It is definitely crazy, bro. But like, they want.
Can you use a Swiffer or you use a push broom?
But yeah,
How
so like
versatile is the
they'll
broom?
tell you to put all that on there, like a broom, dustpan, like running chainsaw, weed eater, mowing grass, push mower, ride mower, all that stuff. You'll put all that, bro. You can put all that on there. Thinking like, bro, I know I'm gonna get like $2-3 more on it, bro. And then they'd be like, so we're gonna put you in the pay grade scale of 109. And that's where you go.
So what
And then
does the
they'll
top dogs? What does his skill list look like? Like,
Oh, that nigga can do everything.
yeah.
does he got
That
forklift
nigga get on the
experience?
roof.
And that,
Nigga put
that's-
towel on the
Nigga can
floor.
run a bobcat.
I mean, if that's the case, if that's how you want to look at it, you looking at a top dog. Like I can do all of that, but just based on
If you
my
got a bad
position.
back.
He said, "Since you a little dog."
I mean, right now, yeah. Nah, hell no. I'm a top dog, bro. Fuck that. I can't even believe I was just like, yeah, I am a little dog. You know?
Yeah, I am.
That's good, though, bro. I'm glad you're back at work, man. I'm glad that they forcibly accepted you back into the rotation at work.
Yeah.
It's good. You know what I'm saying? You still got a job, man. It's hard for people to get a job out here these days, man. Get a job, keep a job.
I mean, it's really not hard to get a job.
You know what's crazy?
It's hard to get a good job.
It's not. Yeah, I will say it is definitely hard to get a good job, but I mean, it's definitely not hard to get a job. You can get a job, shit.
Yeah.
Now you can go find a place and your shift starts at midnight. You can get to work.
People are begging nowadays for work.
Bro. But they're not paying enough. Either they're not paying enough, or it's not worth it, or they're asking for too much, and the pay isn't adequate, or it's like I can get that money doing something less strenuous, or maybe less physically taxing, or less.
That's exactly what I was about to
whatever.
say. These young
You know what I'm
kids are
saying?
doing
Like
TikTok,
it's like, and you see it now. Like companies now, where maybe like 10, 15 years ago, shit, even 5 years ago, the whole point of people joining X company is like, yo, I don't really need the job, but I'm here for the benefits. I'll do this job because I can get XYZ benefits, or I'm only working this job because I get XYZ benefits. It's not really about the money. Now people have options to where I don't have to go into a factory job, or I don't have to work this call center, I don't have to work in this office. I can work from home.
Yeah.
I can do this. I can be part-time. I can do this. I can get my money. I can get my other stuff, doing everything else I want to do, and I'll be perfectly fine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, I mean, don't get me wrong, working for the post office is a good job. It's a government job. But a lot of times people work those jobs because the benefits.
Yeah. My brother works for the post
You
office.
see what I'm saying? But if you look at it and be like, the money that they make, the hours that they do, the weather climates that they have to deal with, whether it's summer, winter, wherever, depending on where you are. I mean, if you live somewhere like Arizona, it's been 110 degrees the last 30 days. niggas are dying.
Last
Niggas
thing
are
I'm
melting.
trying to do is be a mailman, bro. Fuck that.
You get what I'm saying? And so you work somewhere in like Colorado, and you're dealing with snow all the time, icy roads. Like, so you working in these weather conditions all the time.
I wonder if they get some type
And
of pay incentive because of like
No.
nothing.
No. So you're working in these environments, and yeah, they're paying good, but there's other jobs that pay just as good, and I don't have to be outside dealing with the snow. Or I don't have to be outside dealing in the heat. There's other jobs that pay just as good, and I don't have a peak season. I don't have a season where the mail and packages are going crazy from goddamn October to January or February. I don't have that. I don't have to worry about that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I get my X amount of bonus. I get my this. I get my that. I don't have to go out and drive in negative 10-degree weather to deliver mail
Right.
to make a good check. You know, back in the day, it's a government job. Federal government job. It's awesome. Nowadays, it's looked at like I can get that money and I can get that security working at some of these other companies, because other companies are looking at it like, well, people want somewhere that has benefits. So we're giving people better benefits now.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, and it's not what it was 5, 10, 15 years ago. So it's like people definitely aren't just going to take a job just because it's labeled as you're a government employee now. It's like, bro, fuck all that. I don't want to do that because it comes with this. I'd rather do this and still be good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it just depends.
I mean,
bro.
I feel it. Like, I work outside year round.
Yeah, terrible. I couldn't do it.
I'm outside year
I
round.
did it. I couldn't do
The
it.
spring and summer months is cool. Even the fall is cool.
It's the winter, bro.
But it's the winter.
It's the winter, bro.
That's
All
what
right.
kills it. And it kills it, and not even for the reasons that you think it would kill it. It kills it because we slowed down so much to the point where, like, there's literally nothing to do
Yeah.
but clock in and sit on your ass for 8 straight hours. Like, yeah, we'll come in and like let me rephrase that, not just 8 straight hours, but like we'll come in and do our snow removal and stuff, bro.
Yeah.
And then after the snow removal's over, it's like go warm up. But like go warm up could be, it's basically like it, like that's it. And then we might go out again and maybe throw some salt this time just to like double down for the rest of the day. And then after that, it's like lunch. Then you go back, check again. It's like, well, we're not just gonna keep wasting salt. Like, it's still all the salt all over the place. So you really just like chilling, and that's Monday to Friday, Sunday to Sunday type stuff. So I mean, I get it. What's a work week like for you, Crumbie? Coming off vacation.
Same shit coming off vacation, miserable.
I was about to say, I pretty much before it's probably like just repetitive.
Especially since I was doing a whole lot of laying around. I wasn't doing no
shit.
exercise and no stretching, nothing. I was just laying around for the most part. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday was very difficult for your boy. Very.
This nigga's back fell off the bone.
Baby back. But yeah, I don't fuck with it. Every day I'm thinking, how do I get out of this, bro? How can I not have to come here every day, bro?
How can
Bro,
I
yeah.
not have to clock in?
Yeah, exactly. Clock in. I want to wake up when I want, but I feel
Bro.
like I'm getting close, bro.
I feel that
gets
way
old.
too, bro. Like, I don't know what it is, but I've been feeling like I'm about to really come up on some paper.
Yeah.
Like, I've been having this urge for
speaking
a
into
minute.
existence.
I've been having this urge for a minute, and it's really done. Like, the urge is so intense now that like this past Thursday. Well, not Thursday, Friday. Friday, I see. We had like a big opening for one of the parks, and Jay Alexander was there. I got 2 stories about this guy.
Oh, Jay Alexander.
Jay Alexander's there.
The restaurant?
Nah, the dude on the radio.
Oh, that's what I
107.
was thinking about the restaurant too. I was like, damn,
It's an actual nigga named Jay Alexander?
Yeah, it is an actual nigga named Jay Alexander. But like,
I know what you talking about too.
yeah.
Never.
He was there, bro,
Yeah,
and
he's
like,
a Lexington,
like,
radio.
yeah, he's a Lexington radio host, bro. 107.9. Not a sponsor. He comes, and he was there, bro, and like, I see him, and I'm just like, I need to ask him what I could do about an internship or something, bro. Just like, Maybe that's like
radio
maybe this is a lane or a field. But he was so dry
I believe it.
and like gave little. He was
I
just
believe
like, But it was funny because like if I was to close my eyes, I would have felt like I was listening to the radio.
Yeah.
Because like that's
heard
how
it for
dry
so
it was.
many
It felt like repetitive. Like he's giving that response so many times to people.
He old,
Yeah, he's older.
black.
Yeah, freckles.
I don't know. Never seen him. Never heard of him before.
Well, I mean,
But
You think it's low key hate? Like
No,
like,
no, no, no,
all
no,
what
no,
the-
no,
all
no,
what the
not
young
even-
niggas come up.
Nah, bro, you gotta understand, bro. Because I had an email. It made me mad. I can't remember who it was with. It was with what's the beat 101, 109? What's the beat 101.9?
Where
The beat of
107.9?
Lex the beat,
yeah,
whatever the
that's
beat.
107.9. That's his. That's
Okay, so
that's
it might have been him who I emailed. I can't remember, bro. It's like
Could've
almost
been.
2 years ago, bro. I emailed him about some shit because I seen on the radio on the website that they had a podcast section. You click on the section, it's error 404. That means that bitch don't exist. So I'm like, yo, like I see, y'all got the podcast section on the thing. Y'all don't have any podcasts. I do podcasts. I'm reaching out. I'm giving a whole spiel, email, and the response I got was just like how you said it. It was like dry. Like I said, I don't know if it was him. It might have
Dry
been him,
and
but it was dry. It was just like, nah, we ain't got nothing. And my initial response in my head was like, weak ass nigga, like nigga got
Like, bro, you got a whole section on your website.
But it made me mad because I'm like, bro, like that's the problem with a lot of radio stations in Kentucky and other markets, and why they'll never be on the level of Atlanta, New York, Chicago, LA, whatever, and Texas and shit like that, because y'all, the people in charge, are fucking dinosaurs, bro.
Bro,
and
yeah.
they don't understand that the reason why radio is dying and the radio stations that are surviving, if you look around, they're playing the game. They're playing the social media game. They're playing the goddamn YouTube game. They have visuals. They have something that people can see and people can connect to. Motherfucking radio stations out here from Lexington and Louisville, Garbaggio, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and it's frustrating because I'm like, y'all, the people in charge, they not doing nothing. They okay with it going the way that it's going because it's like I get my money from it, I get this and that. But since I want to say over the last 13 years.
Yeah.
Last 13 years, bro. I feel like you can't tell the difference of what year or what era Kentucky radio stations are in, bro.
Bro, for sure. Like, especially when
it's frustrating.
Especially when like you get in the car, bro, and you turn the radio on and they playing songs from like 09, 08.
That's trash.
And it's just like, bro, like we
listen to
all
the
the
radio.
And some of the personalities that they got on there, they're cool sometimes, but for the most part, I'm just like, bro, like y'all have to be able to attract and I don't want to say attract the younger generation, but you can these personalities, they can do that. But y'all don't put them on the forefront. Like, y'all don't showcase them to do that. Like y'all don't have a YouTube channel that shows your interviews. Y'all don't have a YouTube channel that does this or does that. Like, bro, Dave Chappelle is coming to Lexington in September for comedy. I'm going. But Dave Chappelle is coming here in September, right? I don't know. But I can pretty much bet, I doubt he's gonna go to the radio station.
Of course not.
I doubt it. I don't know. I could be wrong. I doubt it.
I don't think he would.
The reason why I doubt it is
But he
because
don't have to though.
yeah, he don't have to. But why would I?
Yeah.
You're not giving me a reason to. I don't have to do
come
nothing. I'm Dave.
Yeah,
fucking
like
Chappelle.
on like some New
I don't
York
have to go. Yeah, I don't have to go
or
anywhere.
like some California shit.
But you aren't giving me
Or even Atlanta.
You have to. The thing is, you have to give them a reason to. When Wayne was here, did Wayne come up to the radio station?
And the radio station's right next to Rubber Ring.
Did
At least I
anybody
think it
did
is.
anybody
I
at
don't know if
that
it still
Wayne
is or
show
not.
who was at the Wayne show who was on the ticket, was on the bill? Did anybody go to the radio station? That I know. Like I said, I personally don't know. I don't think they did. I can't confirm. But if I had to bet my last dollar, I would say no, they didn't. Because why would they? Why would I want to go to the radio station in Lexington? What do they have to offer to me? I'm not going to gain anything by doing that.
You're not.
Who am I going to talk to?
And it also sucks because I feel like
And for what?
Lexington Radio has some decent talent. Like there are people on the radio, persons,
No,
and
there are.
like
There are.
but I feel like they on during shitty hours.
Yeah, but that's the thing, bro. A lot of people don't listen to radio. So radio is going to get most of its listeners between these times. People on the way to work and on the way home.
Or unless you like me and like you in a work truck for 8 hours.
Yeah, that's
so
too.
like you
But
just listening to the radio.
Yeah, so some people,
and that's why I feel like in these last 4 years I done tapped in with like what's happening on the radio and stuff because I'm in a work truck and can't listen to a CD. Well, I guess like I could, but like
nobody's running around with
CDs no
Yeah,
more.
exactly.
Like I'm not packing around a case like I was in 2010. Like
that's that's my point though. It's like you can attest to that. Then it's the radio, bro.
It is.
I know they're gonna play this song and this block. I'm only gonna play this.
Bro. I know every day.
I know how many times I'm gonna hear them. I'm gonna hear if you work an 8-hour shift, you listen to that radio station
almost
for 8
every
hours,
day.
you're gonna hear at least 10 songs 10 times.
Yeah,
You're gonna get that.
every day at 2:30 they play Juvenile, Back That Ass Up
Dang, they
on
still
107.9.
still playing that.
Every day
I mean,
at
it's a
2:30.
classic. I mean, it's
But
classic.
for
I
it
mean,
to
it
run,
definitely should still be played.
But for it
I
to
just
run
didn't know
almost
they
No,
were
I
playing
get
it
what
on
you're
the
saying.
radio.
almost 5 days a week, bro,
Yeah.
for it to run exactly like at or around maybe like a 10-minute difference before and after 2:30, like in between that time, 10 minutes before or 10 minutes after,
Yeah.
Juvenile, Back That Ass Up is gonna play.
Yeah, but that's my point though, bro. It's like y'all have these stations, y'all have these studios, y'all have the ability. Like, I get it. Things cost money. Like, it costs money to have this shit. It costs money to buy new stuff, and it costs money for your talent. You know what I'm saying? You got the time and stuff like that. But you all, these radio stations have the space.
Yeah.
So that means to me, if you have the space, that means you have the ability. You already have the equipment. Nobody's asking you to go on air. We understand there are restrictions, go on air, you
Yeah.
certain times, all right, boom. But you can use that same equipment to record. You can record these interviews,
Yeah.
have a cameraman,
I feel like
It-
that's
like
mainly
you
what
got-
they doing anyways,
but doing what?
like recording, and then
And
like,
then playing on
there
radio
might
set?
and then just like press and play, and then
No,
you might
a
get
lot
like
of them
some small inserts where it's like they might for real press like live
No,
and
a
come
lot
through
of
over the
a lot of them do
airwaves.
that. No, a lot of the smaller radio stations do that, and the bigger radio stations do it too. But they appeal to a larger market. They're able to be like, okay, yeah, you listen to the radio, this and that. But I mean, bro, I used to listen to the Breakfast Club live. Like, I used to be a fan of them niggas.
I
Like,
think they
like,
on
that was-
103.9 now. In the
like,
mornings.
but when I'm saying back when it was just on 105, I
Yeah.
had the app. Nigga, I'm on the app. I'm listening at 6 in the morning when they were coming on. I'm listening to these niggas, right? I was a fan. The interviews that they would do on air is never the full interview. You get the full interview when you go on YouTube.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna be. They talk to such and such for an hour and a half, or 45 minutes. But the shit on air here on the radio station, because they interview a lot of people.
Yeah.
They have people there all the time. Somebody might stop by just for 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, you won't see that on YouTube, but the audio it was live, and that person might not be a big guest. It could be somebody who, they're a local real estate person in New York, but they booming in New York. Tell us about your real estate. Bom, 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 bom. 15, 20 minutes. All right, bet. You ain't going to see the interview on YouTube, but they still did an interview live. But then when a person like Rick Ross might come in, you might hear them live for 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, or in segments. But he talked for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is on YouTube, uninterrupted.
Yeah.
Ain't no music breaks and that. No, we're having a conversation. This is an interview. So I'm saying, like, these radio stations, a lot of these radio stations, they are affiliated. Y'all are under iHeart. Y'all are under this umbrella. Like, y'all have connections. Y'all say you a parent or a sister or a brother or whatever cousin of this radio station. Y'all got the ability. Y'all just don't want to do it because the person who is in charge of this station, they dinosaurs, bro.
Yeah.
And they just looking at it like, okay, I get my standard $5,000 a month from this radio station. I'm cool as long as I get my $5,000. I don't give a fuck what happens with that radio station. I don't care.
We
Why
are
would I care?
legit disc jockeys.
Yeah, but why would I care? If I'm looking at it just as a number and I calculate it for my books, I'm like, yo, as long as we don't lose more than what we've lost ever, and as long as we keep making what I've been making, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care about going out on a limb and risking X amount of dollars because I don't have time to put in that. I don't want to lose money doing that. That's another business venture. That's another avenue I don't want to go down. So they're not looking at it as like this is better for the future, for the potential of some of these radio stations. That's what makes me mad a lot of times when I come across some of these radio stations, some people at the radio station. I feel like they don't see that these markets that y'all aspire to be and how people get mad and say, oh, Louisville artists should be bigger or Alexa artists should be bigger. They're not bigger because these radio stations are ass.
Yeah.
Like the radio stations and there's no media outlet for artists to really go to, and so when they do get on, they have to go to an Atlanta. I gotta go to a Chicago.
But I feel like it's even more. I feel like it goes further than just radio. I feel like that's just in general, whatever avenue you're trying to step into. You got dinosaurs that's like already in, and I guess you could say quote unquote established in it.
Yeah.
And it's like it's not even just radio. Like it's anything, bro. Whether it be sports, like coaching, fucking trying to be on the game or something, like whatever avenue you trying to, especially if you just trying, like if you just now, like say you wake up one day and you like, you know what, I need to go ahead and really try to pursue my dream in this, whether it be culinary or whatever you trying to do. And it's like you trying to put yourself out there. And so many times, bro, you can talk to people who's already like stepped into that revenue, and they'll be like, well, you just got to put yourself out there, network. But then when you do put yourself out there and everything, like you getting so many like dry responses and just like not information at all. And it's just like, bro, like that's probably one of my biggest pet peeves about it, because it's just like, I'm not asking you for a handout. I'm asking you for help. Like, give me the knowledge that you've obtained. Don't just sit and harbor on it.
But you know what's
and
crazy?
It's like I'm the type of person, I'll do my homework A to Z.
So
and then try to go. But it's like, if I know that this person is already in there, like, yeah, I'm going to reach out and talk to that person. And then sometimes still get that dry response. And it's just like, you know what? And that's why some people is sitting on dreams and aspirations, because they have put themselves out there. They have tried it, but they just not getting the responses or the help that they looking for. So it's just like, it's dream killers, man. Yeah. You could almost say that, bro. Instead of calling them dinosaurs, you can low-key call them dream killers.
I'm calling them dinosaurs because they just haven't aged with the times. Like their thinking and their view of radio is what radio was 15, 20 years ago.
My nigga Wale say they fear what they don't know.
That, like you get what I'm saying? And so it's like, I agree with you. The only thing I don't kind of agree with is the asking for help part. Not saying that they can't offer it, but because I've.
And it's not even so much I'm saying I'm asking for help, but it's just like, if I'm asking you about a particular thing, it's like if you a mathematician and I'm asking you like a math question, I'm expecting a math response, not a science response.
Agreed. But in order to learn,
you like how I broke that down, didn't you? You wanted to say some bullshit.
It was alright.
You wanted to say some bullshit, but it's hard.
He said I said some colder shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I was like, you did alright. You know what I'm saying? But like as far as like asking for the help, because I ran into this back in like 2012, 11, and I used to write. Like, I used to, like, blog and shit, bro. Like, and one of my biggest stories, like, it went low-key viral, bro. I did a story on how, remember the whole Rick Ross, she popped the Molly? You know what I'm saying? He put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know it, right? So I'm like, everybody was going crazy. Oh, Rick Ross has to lose his sponsorships. And they was going, and I was like, yo, he's not the first rapper to ever say anything like this before.
At all.
So I broke down a bunch of people's lyrics, this and that. It went up, right? So I'm back on Twitter back in the day. I'm active, so I'm tagging anybody got MMG in their name. I'm at them. I'm throwing the blog at. I'm throwing it to Ross. I'm throwing anybody with a blue check, right? So I'm doing this. I mean, I'm up late. I still about 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing this just hours, just bombing people with the shit. So one of the people I tagged a bunch of ESPN people. One of the people I tagged at the time was Bomani Jones. So I wake up on a Sunday. Bomani Jones hit me back. I said, oh shit, I got Bomani Jones. Nigga hit me back. Oh shit. The nigga said, don't send me nothing like this. he was pretty much like, if I remember exactly what he said, I wish I still had the screenshots of these tweets, bro. But the nigga said, "Do you think tagging me in something like this is gonna make me read it?"
Clearly it did.
Yeah,
So my response was,
nigga,
I was
ready?
thinking like that too. So my response was like, well, you took the time to respond. You could have clicked the link.
Yeah.
So I said, you took the time to respond. And he said, you're ruining my Sunday. I'm trying to watch golf. Tiger was back at that time. This is when Tiger came back after all the shit.
He
said, you're
ain't
ruining
no way
my
he
Sunday.
said you ruining my Sunday.
Yes. He said, you're ruining
He
my
blamed
Sunday.
you.
He said, you're ruining my Sunday. I'm trying to watch golf. So I responded back, I'm just like, hey man, I just want some advice. If this isn't the way how I'm supposed to get people to read my shit by directly throwing it at you, and you have an option to click the link or not, then what am I supposed to do? And he said, figure it out. And I said, but I'm asking you, what am I supposed to do? And he said, I'm not going to tell you the answer, but I will tell you, you have to go build your own community. And then after that, he blocked me. But the nigga,
him telling you.
but the nigga told me you have to build your own community. And at first, I was livid. You bald bitch. I'm hot. I'm hot. I said, nigga, we tweeted for like an hour. In that hour, I'm thinking like, yo, you could have read my shit. You could have said it was good. You could have said it was bad. I'm thinking of it from a point of, I'm coming to you, asking you to look at my shit, read my shit, and let me know what I need to work on. Right?
Yeah.
But I wasn't receptive to the original message of what you need to work on is building a community, building people, pretty much getting people to want to read your shit, who will look for your shit, to where you don't have to say, hey, read. I'm gonna send this to you. Hey, bro, hey, check your phone, bro. I just sent that to you.
Shit out my
yeah,
chest.
my bad.
That nigga just wanted to touch them titties. He wanted to
I
touch
see
them
the
nipples
titties
on
on the
that.
shirt.
Nigga, I almost threw up.
Some sweater cams. But not.
About to say, this nigga about to knock a hole in this
That
nigga.
nigga rearranged my heartbeat. Nigga. I'm on a different path now.
That's just skipping twice.
It said that.
But nah, bro. So it's like at first I was like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? And it really took me probably about 4 or 5 years to where it clicked, and I said, oh, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. Like, if they're gonna come, they're gonna come.
Yeah.
If they're gonna see it, they're gonna see it.
If we'll
like,
build it, they'll come.
type shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like he's still a dick. Like, and it still pisses me off to this day that, bro, you could have just like not been an asshole about it. But I give him credit for not wavering away from the person that he is at his core. That's just who he is.
That's who he is.
That's who he is. So I appreciated that, but he's still a dick. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Like,
if you meet Bomani Jones,
if
you
I,
remind
I'm
him, bro.
going to remind. I'm going to say, hey, bro, remember this time, bro. I'm gonna have to because it was a good learning experience.
Yeah.
At the same time, like, but it's like I feel like a lot of times it's almost like a dream. You know how they say like if you remember a dream, it's not really a dream, it's a message.
Right.
So I feel like with certain shit like that, like I'm with me remembering that and holding on to that, like that was a message that I need
Bro,
to.
that's crazy because I feel like I
You feel what I'm
remember
saying?
just about all of my dreams.
That's the thing. I haven't remembered a dream. I can't remember the last time I remembered a dream. And every time I do remember a dream, I'll be like, oh, that either already happened or I think it's gonna happen soon, and then it happens like months later. So, but if I haven't remembered it, I can't remember the last time I remembered it. I don't remember the dream I had last night, bro. I just woke up. I went to sleep and said, damn, son, what? Oh shit, new day, nigga.
I was about to say, I remember a lot of my dreams, bro. And they be like vivid.
Tell me your last dream.
I can't.
What you mean?
My last one, I don't remember that either.
So tell me a dream tell me a dream you had this week.
I had a. All right, so I had a, bro. It's gonna be crazy. So here we go. Strap in. I had a dream. I was with my dad. We was at like this hospital. I don't know where we was at. It was like a hospital, but it was also like a football stadium. type thing.
Okay.
And then I see. That's why I said strap in, bro. Strap in,
Bro, these how my dreams be, bro.
bro. But
Random.
it looked like almost like a football stadium, kind of like you walking through to get to your section to get to your seat.
Yeah.
But it was like a hospital. And then I remember
It was
like this,
Hurricane Katrina.
bro. Then I remember like this black woman and like these kids was like in a hospital room, and like me and my dad get separated, and like I venture into this hospital room, bro, and it's like a woman and like 3 or 4 kids, like young kids, and none of them looked sick, but they was just in the room, living like as if it was like an apartment, type shit. And then I remember coming out the room, bro, and I see my daddy, and he's holding like my mama's clothes, and he's just like dying. He's like crying, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And then I remember like a curtain, and he just pointed at the curtain. He just pointed at the curtain, bro. I pull the curtain down, bro, and I'm looking over the curtain, and there's my mama fully clothed. So I don't even know why he was holding clothes of hers crying. She's fully clothed behind this curtain, and she's like helping. It's her and my sister, and they like helping somebody else. And then like the dream just completely shifts to a whole nother place.
Yeah, that's how my dream.
I've also had a dream. I don't even know. I'm gonna have to tell y'all this dream off camera. I've told this dream to Crumbie. It was about the time I felt like aliens came.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're here.
Aliens came,
Aliens
but they
are
came
here.
to my house.
Oh.
And like it went like, bro,
Like that little kid,
what you mean?
the one that looked like. The one that be asking for. The one that be asking for $2.
Nah, bro, these aliens, bro,
like Shark Boy.
like the alien dream, bro, was so crazy because it was like I'll briefly tell it. I just remembered it was like I was awake, but I wasn't awake. And I remember like
Sleep
these
paralysis.
aliens came into my bedroom, bro.
He got
and it was
probed.
I'm done
This
talking.
nigga got probed.
Nigga woke up, tooted up.
Bro, on everything I love, bro. And I remember literally telling Crumbie this shit, and this nigga was literally like tears in his eyes laughing, cause I was like, bro, I remember them like holding me down.
Oh shit. They tore his ass up. They tore him.
Bro, I remember them niggas, bro, they held me down, bro, and then I remember like all of a sudden, bro, like I levitated and flipped over.
Bro, you flipped it.
I levitated and flipped over.
They turned this thing over.
I felt my pants coming down.
Yo, stop, bro. I'm cool, bro.
Bro,
Oh my
scared the shit out of me. Do you hear me?
Nigga woke up on my ass.
Scared the hell out of me, bro. The whole time it's like I couldn't scream, I couldn't yell or nothing,
Yeah,
bro.
sleep
And like,
paralysis,
bro, like, yeah,
That probably really happened. Because sleep paralysis is real. I'm saying when that happens in
you
sleep
feel like aliens really like
aliens
fuck
are
with me?
aliens are here.
I believe,
So
bro, I believe you, bro.
the probability of aliens.
Why are you crying right now, bro? Like this was
they did a
like,
number on you.
They was listening to that "Having My Way" by Drake and Migos while they
They
was
went
pro,
crazy.
bro, like dead ass, bro. And I'm not gonna go into any more detail, bro. But that shit was crazy as hell, bro. Like I'm gonna tell y'all that story. I may come back on another episode and fully
my
talk
God,
about it,
bro.
and you guys can counsel me through that. And
He
help
said,
me
"When I
through
feel
that.
comfortable."
But like,
I
yeah,
had that type of counsel.
but like for this to be episode 1B, like nah, it's too soon for shit like that.
Oh
Y'all
my
niggas
God.
don't know me,
You-
and ain't nobody about to be making no perceptions of me.
Remember so the South Park when Cartman got anal probe?
Oh yeah,
Bruh.
Aliens?
But I told that whole story to Crumbie, bro, and this nigga was literally like banging his head on the couch. He was just like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about, E? And I was just like, bro, like dead ass, bro. No pun intended, but like dead ass, bro. Like that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy as hell, bro.
Bro.
And I remember waking up, bro, like scared to death, bro. Like I had never waking up that early in the morning, so ready to like. I packed a
fight?
bag and left. Nah, I left my house. I left.
Niggas is here.
Bro, I left,
They
bro. I
still
was
here.
scared. I was scared as shit, bro. Scared as fuck. Because it felt so fucking real.
He said, nigga, I'm trying to tell you.
You said you got
Them niggas.
Y'all niggas is laughing, but that shit felt real as fuck.
They got your ass.
This is why you can't talk to your friends about everything, man. I swear. Because it's just like I was telling bro about me having a panic attack. Like, I was telling about my anxiety and shit, bro. This nigga gonna look at me, he literally sitting on my couch and go, oh, I'm fucking dying. I was like, bro, it's not fucking funny, man. That's exactly how I felt. And he was like,
said, nigga, I cried real tears and you laughing. Man.
he was like, oh, I'm fucking dying. I'm gonna die. I was like, bro, that was a real panic attack, nigga. I thought I was for real out of here.
God.
He was like, yeah, like just giggling and laughing, bro, crying like he is right now. And I was just like, bro, you know what? I pray that you never experience that, because then maybe we can laugh about it genuinely together. Like I can laugh now about it, like because it happened a minute ago, and like now I'm figured out how to like navigate through that shit. But like back then, bro, if you would have been joking about it, I would have told you get the fuck out. I probably wouldn't even answer the door because like it was just it was a dark time.
Bro, you remember that dream I told you I had on the way back from Louisville? I was asleep when we would stay the night at Dre and Dishman's house, bro. I told you I had a dream I was at work and I crashed a forklift.
Oh yeah. Come on, bro.
And the nigga said, get down off the forklift, you fuck. And I was like, what? But you told me to get on there. I told you I didn't know it. He said, so you like breaking machines, huh, shitbag?
That's what I was about to say. I was literally about to do your shit,
every
man.
piece of that dream, like that.
Bruh.
It never happened, but I believe, like,
Bruh.
I remember that shit.
Well,
bro.
because I think it was one of them ones, bro, where like you woke up out your sleep laughing.
Oh yeah, I literally woke myself up from laughing.
Because like I was already downstairs and you were still asleep, and like, bro, it's a weird feeling to see your friends sleep, and then all of a sudden, bro, you just hear them laughing, bro, and then they like their eyes open up and they still like grinning ear to ear, and they just like, bro, let me tell you what just happened.
Let me tell you.
And then he goes into that story, bro, and I'm dying with him because I'm like, bro, you just dreamt that right now?
Yeah.
Is that what was going on?
Bro,
while
it
you
was
were
my
asleep?
exact workplace, but all actors from movies I've seen, bro. And this nigga had on
Nigga had
like
Denzel and everything.
nigga had on a sergeant uniform as my team leader, like an army, like a marine.
And this is
outfit,
when the
bro.
Hateful Eight had just come out, so you
Yeah.
was probably like for
Yeah,
real thinking
yeah,
like
bro.
that type. And he had General
That's
Sanford
exact-
Smithers in his dream.
General Smithers. Yeah, that's exactly probably how that happened. But
Is
I
that General Sanford Smithers?
He said General Smithers.
Don't give a damn Smithers?
He did say that one dude. I forgot his name on there. What's the white dude's name on that movie on Hateful Eight?
Which one?
I ain't never seen it.
The funny one, the one that they picked up when they said there's a fella up here on the road.
That's fucking hell.
I can never remember his name, bro.
Hold on, it's coming to me.
He said y'all gonna lay in the snow and make snow angels together.
Y'all gonna lay in the snow, man?
That's the one that got who's all in that movie? James?
He was claiming he was the new sheriff of the town.
No, not in Hateful Eight.
General Mannix.
Yeah,
Mannix.
Maddox. Yeah,
Mannix.
yeah, that's his name.
Hateful Eight. I'm trying to think who's all in Hateful.
He said, Sergeant Mannix. Tell him. Brother stood straight up with that and dropped that cup and everything, was standing at attention. He said, Major nigger. General Sanford Smith was for me to inform you. Bro, go straight through it. He said, Captain Mannix. That was his name, Captain Mannix.
Yeah.
Chris Mannix.
Chris Mannix.
There we
Yeah,
go.
that's his name. Yeah, you ain't seen Hateful Eight?
I ain't never seen it, bro.
Oh,
What?
It's classic. Samuel Jackson,
Okay, I've
Kurt
seen it.
Russell,
Okay. I've
Channing
seen.
Tatum's in there.
I know what you're talking about. It's the joint. It's the Netflix joint, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they got it.
But
on
you
that.
gotta watch the extended version. Don't watch the
Quentin-
regular.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino shit.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I know
Bruh.
what you're talking
Favorite
about.
director of all
See,
time.
sure.
I don't have it. I don't know, bro. He's just a weird guy, bro. Like he's done some weird things.
All right, here
Like,
we go.
No.
This is what you've been waiting on. You've
No,
been waiting
no.
to get into the weird movie
No,
category.
No.
Here we go.
Fuck Quentin Tarantino.
Hey, bro, see how this is segueing nice?
No, you. Yo,
This is a great
'Cause
segue.
I forgot all about it. These niggas, all right? These niggas watched a movie called X.
No, it's called X. I don't know if it's X.
It's called X.
I don't know if it stands for 10 or what.
Okay, it's called X for X rated. All right, and they fast forwarded to the end, and there's a scene of this old couple fucking. Like, I don't know what was going on. A lady was under the bed, right?
Yeah,
It
the
was a
old
young-
couple was killing everybody
Yeah, an old couple was killing everybody, and a young
because
lady
they was doing porn.
because they was doing so.
Not the old couple,
the old,
other
but the
people.
old couple wanted to do porn.
I don't. Nah, they didn't want to. She was. It kind of like hinted at the fact that she was like a beautiful young lady and was like out there
past
living
her
in the
prime,
world.
yeah.
But then, like as she got older, she realized it wasn't no good. But then she sees these young people doing porn on her property that they was invited to come do, but I don't think they like told them. They never told them like, "Hey, we're coming to shoot a porno on your property." They just wanted to rent the place out, and they let them rent the place out. But then the old ladies like sees how beautiful the young women are, and then it starts sending her down memory lane, cause she was like once beautiful and wild and living her life and stuff.
Yeah.
So then she like low key gets jealous. The husband, he's like real like biblical, like
Yeah.
real churchy or whatever, and they just like, nah, we got to get these demons up out of here, and they just start knocking them all off one by one.
So, what made you? Excuse me. What made you click on this movie?
It had Kid Cudi in it. I was curious, and I had seen the trailer, but the trailer did not hint at all that they was gonna be doing porn or like trying to get into the porn industry.
You didn't read the description?
Nah, not when it first came out. I mean, that movie came out in like
It came out
2019.
last year.
Nah, it came out like 2019.
It came out in 2022.
Maybe.
There's no. I seen it. It's in 2022.
I really don't know what year it came out.
If I'm not mistaken, either it was 2020 or 2022. Regardless.
Regardless, yeah. Had Kid Cudi. I'm a huge Kid Cudi fan, man.
Why?
Kid Cudi's music really speaks to me.
This is why he was having the panic attacks.
Nah.
How does Kid Cudi's music speak to you?
How does it not speak to you?
I don't think we have the time to go into
They
why.
start beatboxing.
But nah, like honestly, bro, I don't know. I just been a Kid Cudi fan since he first came out, bro.
He got two good songs,
Oh no, you tripping, bro.
Day and Night.
He's got more than
And
two
Pursuit of
good
Happiness.
songs.
That whole album, bro, with Day and Night and Pursuit of Happiness,
It's a good
no
album.
skips.
That's
Bro,
not-
Man on the
that's all.
Moon, Man on the Moon is beginning to end.
Come on.
You can literally
Come on,
run that
come on,
from beginning
come
to
on.
end with
Bro,
no skips.
skips.
Bro,
Man on the
had-
Moon 2,
oh my
you can
God.
run from beginning to end with
Bro.
no skips.
Bro,
Yeah.
I have had.
Wizard, you can run from beginning to end with no
Is
skips.
that the one with like the red sun on the thing?
Nah.
That's the first one. That's the first one. Man on the Moon.
No. It was like
Nah,
it
the
was
red
like the whole
sun
cover was
with
like
the
red.
album.
It was like the red.
It was like an album.
Yeah.
It looked like a
Is that
picture.
the Wizard?
No,
that
you
what that-
talking about the first one with Pursuit of Happiness? That's when he
No,
had
not
the sun
that one.
on there.
I'm talking about the one. It's like an album cover where it looks like a Mars or some shit on the cover.
You talking about his latest one? The
Nah,
That
it's
might be
before.
Man on the Moon 3.
It may be. Regardless, trash.
I was about to say Wizard.
Look, bro. I have had umpteen conversations, a badillion conversations about music and rap and hip hop over the years, and nobody has ever said anything about Kid Cudi as far as having a album from top to bottom. If it's no skips, that means it's basically a classic.
It is.
It's not.
Both of them.
Yeah,
No way.
They are, bro.
classics, bro.
Cult classics. Whereas
Okay,
if you're a Cudi fan, yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, cult classic.
but to the masses, the people who would sense, it's not.
Bro, if we in the cult, bro, where's the tea?
You are.
Oh, God. Frothy ass lemonade tea mix.
He said, "Where's the tea?" He said, "Nigga, you had the tea."
Nigga, you done had it, nigga.
Bro, I had the worst Indies experience today, bro. Just look how pathetic that straw looks, bro. Just,
That's bro said, "Nigga, do not drink this."
That's disgusting,
Bruh.
bro.
the worst Indies experience today. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. It was horrible.
Nah, that is pretty gross.
Damn.
Make sure you finish your drink, bro. You don't want to waste it.
I'm cool, man.
Nigga ducked his balls.
Bro, have you heard Travis's new album, the Utopia? You fuck with Travis Scott?
Yeah, Travis is cool, bro. I didn't finish it yet. He definitely is a. He took his sound back from Kanye. Kanye. From what I listened of it, it was. I saw some people saying, "Oh, it sounds like Kanye." It's like, no, this is Travis. Kanye just tried to take Travis's sound for a while, but this is Travis. It sounded good. I didn't finish it yet.
Yeah, it gave me that like rodeo type vibes.
Maybe say, bro, Travis he's like super consistent.
Yeah.
Bro.
Nah, well, the bundles is back. Album bundles.
What you mean?
Yeah.
So remember they stopped counting I said bundles. Remember they stopped counting bundles for a little bit. So like artists used to package their albums with merch. So you buy a T-shirt, it counts as the album sale.
Oh yeah.
So now they just started.
It's kinda-
that's why he did that.
I remember
So
Wale did that with that Ambition
They
album.
say he about to do 500 first week.
Damn, I didn't think about that because I like the merch. Like I got on Travis Scott shorts right now, and it came with like 2 albums.
That counts as album sales.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah. They
So
brought
now
back the
I was
bundles.
like, damn, bro, I just want the shirt.
Yeah,
But, like I'm gonna listen to the album.
CDs.
I mean, Wale did that with his Ambition album.
Yeah.
Like it came with like a T-shirt.
Ambition was dope.
Ambition was dope as hell, bro.
Is that Wale's best album?
I don't know, but
mixtape.
Attention Deficit was crazy.
Is that the first album?
That was his first one. That's
I
when
don't
we.
know.
That's
I
when
like-
if you didn't know who J. Cole was before Attention Deficit,
J. Cole watched him on that. But,
he watched him on that song, bro.
I like the album where
He watched him to the point where like Wale had to come back with a third verse, and it was just nowhere near.
Yeah, I like
what
I
he
like-
did.
I like the. I mean, Ambition is fire, but I like the joint where he did the Seinfeld shit.
Oh, the album about nothing.
More about
Album
nothing.
about-
Yeah,
yeah,
album
that
about nothing.
That was fire.
More about nothing is
More
a
about
classic.
nothing might be his GOAT tape. More about nothing. No, I don't know. Forlorn is a good tape.
Forlorn's definitely a good
Forlorn
take, but
was
it's
fire,
not. It's
yeah.
nowhere near
That
more
Chun-Li,
about nothing
I
though,
don't know, bro. That Chun-Li.
bro. But I'm just saying.
One-Eye Kitten.
I mean, it's
They
like
got
Wiz
some
Khalifa,
shit on
bro.
there.
Like Wiz Khalifa got some tapes, but bro, what's better than Cushion Orange Juice?
That's
Other
Wiz-
than like
that's-
Cabin Fever.
That's Wiz's greatest project ever. Not Cabin Fever. Cushion Orange Juice. Wiz has nothing better than that as a total project.
No.
You
Nothing
might,
better.
yeah, you absolutely might be right.
Like
I don't
nothing-
think there's nothing
You could
better.
maybe one
In
of the
the
Taylor,
cut, in
maybe one of the Taylor Alderdices, maybe.
Oh, Taylor all the time. Yeah,
but
that's a
but
classic.
but that Cushion Orange Juice, that was the beginning of an era. Like that
I
was
started smoking when that first came out.
like that Cushion Orange Juice was an
Yeah,
era.
I was about to say, like, I was just like a casual, like, scary smoker, like, hit the blunt, not even really inhale, blow it out.
Yeah.
But then when, like, Cushion Orange Juice came out, I was like, bro, I really need to, like, get high.
Yeah, I need.
That was smoking.
I need to get. Where's the
Because he made it seem
Nigga had
like
a belt. Nigga had a belt around his
I
forehead.
had a belt around my arm, bro, while I was lighting the blunt, bro.
Where's the drugs? Like, man,
Bro, but like, for real, I was just like, bro, it's time to, for real, like, smoke.
I'm about to lean into this shit.
About to lean into it, bro, and lean in hard, bro, to the point where, like, I was really buying 501 jeans and Chuck Taylors.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I definitely, like, I was always more of a Currency fan than I was a Wiz fan, but Wiz definitely had a imprint on fashion and how people dress for a while. I mean, I had
shorts.
Chucks. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had every color pair because they was cheap. I'm a cheap nigga.
Yeah.
So I had every pair of
It's like
Chucks.
$45 for a pair of Chucks?
Shit, you
Even
get
still
lucky.
today?
You get lucky. You get 2 for $60.
Yeah.
So, nigga, I had yellow.
Journeys?
I had yellow, green, dark gray, light gray, black.
I mean, not Journeys.
white,
What was that place called?
nigga, red.
In the mall.
Journeys, yeah. That.
Oh, you talking
it
about
Journeys?
Or you talking about Cosmic?
PacSun?
No, it was Journeys.
It was Journeys.
Right when you first walk in the Fed Mall.
Journeys, PacSun, all
On the
them,
left.
all them places
Journeys.
had.
They had them too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had every color. I
I had
still
the,
got
I
every
had the
color upstairs.
camo shorts, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
I was whizzed down. I wasn't really a fan.
Like, I already
but
had
the- but the
501s
style,
because of Boosie. But like,
I've never heard of that.
for real?
I've never heard of niggas getting
501
501s.
jeans.
But I've never heard of niggas getting 501s because of
So I got a cousin that lives in Louisville, bro. And he was like crazy about Boosie and Bubby, Lil Fat, all them niggas, bro. And I remember we get all our Christmas money and go to the mall the next day, and he would just be like, "I need them Levi jeans."
I've heard
I
niggas
need them
rocking
Levi.
Coogee because of Boosie or
Nah, bro.
No.
Levi jeans, bro.
Yo, hold on, man. What? I've been meaning to ask this because
Y'all,
No,
are
stop.
y'all? Do y'all listen to Boosie's music?
No, he's garbage. Listen,
Like when he, wait a minute, what?
Ain't no wait. He doesn't make good.
You
music.
didn't like Mind of a Maniac?
He's not. He doesn't make good music, bro. I don't care what nobody says.
I guess if you want to be like ratchet as fuck, like it's
He
great
doesn't make
music.
good music. But this is my point. I want to understand what is the science behind Lexington niggas loving Lil Boosie. Because I have yet to run into a nigga from Lexington. I put emphasis on nigga. But I have yet to run into a nigga
Like
from
that's just
Lexington
one person.
to niggas in Lexington who they just love Boosie. Why?
He's tough,
And what?
making music.
When? When? And where? And how?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I was never like a Boosie head, but like I love.
I wasn't a Boosie head
his,
either.
I love his hit songs, like
Touchdown to Cause Hell,
Yeah.
classic.
that type of shit.
Mind of a
classic.
Maniac, classic.
I feel like niggas is too much. Damn!
Man down.
Hey, at least it didn't knock over the cup.
At least it didn't crumble.
It might have. No, I didn't crumble.
You know, it's all right.
I ain't gonna touch it.
But damn, I forgot what I was saying, bro. Niggas got house phone. Yeah, Boosie not good, bro. Boosie not good, bro.
Some aliens, man.
The anal probes.
They got a magnetic force farting out his
bro.
ass.
Hey, now they coming, bro. You see what the military said? They said
Bruh,
they
watch.
said
3 months from now, bro, he gonna just turn up dead.
who?
That guy,
Oh, I thought you talking about Boosie.
that dude.
Oh, you talking
Oh,
about?
no.
I thought you talking about the nigga from the
Yeah,
the nigga that
one
was talking and
talked
shit.
news.
Yeah, not bro. Look, bro. Like I said, I think. Like I said, I've been watching. I watch Secret Invasion, so I watch Marvel and shit. You know what
I
I'm saying?
watched that interview,
Shout
bro.
out- shout out
him
to,
being on there. I was just
shout out,
like, he looked nervous as shit. And
Yeah.
I was just like, bro, he knows what's
He
coming
knows
next.
he's gonna
Yeah,
die.
shout out.
He knows exactly what's coming next for him.
Shout out to the Scrolls. You know what I'm saying? Secret Invasion shit. But like, I really think that there's. I feel like aliens have been here for years. I feel like aliens have been on this planet. I feel like honestly, if we're in a room with 10 people, one of us is our fucking alien.
Men in Black is not a.
Wait a minute.
just
If
a
you're in a
movie,
room
bro.
with 10 people,
We got
One of them is an alien?
I'm saying, think of the odds. Bro. So you know they say that there
is this
are
10 random people or 10 people you just know, period?
nigga. We don't know.
So at work,
we might know a nigga that's
So, nigga, you could be an alien.
yeah, I could. You could
said,
too.
nigga,
You
you brought
but you had the extraterrestrial visitor, so you might be. You know what I mean? Like I'm
Nigga
just
said
saying.
sugar.
I'm
more sugar.
I'm just saying, bro. Like based off of.
She said, what's wrong with your face? He just pulled his
He
whole head back.
he said, get your big butt back in the house.
I'm just saying, bro. Like if aliens had been here, for like based off what they said, it could be truth, it could be a lie, whatever. They said that they got some shit where it can stop and go any direction on the drop of a dime. It's traveling at 3,000 miles per hour. Like it's doing a bunch of shit. Like the technology and they shit is crazy. Shit that we never thought of. Which it might be a little far fetched, might be a lie, whatever. I don't know. What I'm saying is, if they are here and if they have been here, what's the odds of us being able to tell? What's the odds of us being able to tell? You know, they talk about the reptile people. Oh, you remember that lady on the
I've
plane?
seen that, yeah,
remember
yeah.
the lady on the plane? Oh, that person, not a real person. Oh, that person that she saw was a reptile, whatever, reptilian, whatever.
Yeah.
If all this shit is true, let's play the if game. If all this shit is true, the odds of us coming across these people and these beings is a very high possibility. It's a possibility that you ever got that one family member like, yo, this nigga's just odd, bro. What's up with this nigga, bro? Like, that's my cousin. He a little off kilt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I know everybody's experienced somebody like glitching.
That's you.
Bro,
feel what I'm
I
saying?
saw a glitch when I was a kid, bro. We was at my babysitter's house, bro. I remember this vividly.
Bro, I said
I was
glitching
eating-
and niggas was like, oh,
Bro, I
oh.
was eating fish sticks in the kitchen. I walked out the
That's
back
crazy.
door.
I had dino niggas from
This was
Indies
out.
today.
Bro, what's the neighborhood next to close to yours, close to Oakwood, down the
Coldstream.
street? Coldstream. It was in Coldstream, bro. And I walked out the back door after eating my fish sticks, and I was just looking around. For some reason I wandered out there, And my babysitter's friend.
His babysitter was doing a bad job.
My babysitter's friend was out there, bruh, and her head was off, bruh, and there was springs and sparks.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Bruh, I
fuck
seen
up.
this. Bruh,
That's a robot.
And I'm saying, bruh, they here too, nigga. Bruh, she was glitching, bruh, like something crazy was going on. And I was just sitting there and looked at her. And then all of a sudden, I just went back inside and I went back to sleep, bruh. And, bruh, I seen that. I think she hit me with a nebulizer, bruh. She hit me with a nebulizer.
Bruh, she definitely did.
Nigga said the nebulizer.
Say, you ever flash your thing me? He said, K, have you ever flashed your thing me?
But I kept one eye closed, so I partially remember my encounter.
But nah, brother, I feel like, bruh, I mean, let the government, I don't even want to say government, let's refer to them as them. Let them tell it.
Oh, the government. Oh, yeah.
If there are infinite galaxies,
Probably are, bro.
infinite galaxies, like,
Bro,
then what makes us the anomaly?
What? Okay. I take it a step further, bro. What if this is all...
The Matrix.
No, but what if this is a simulation? What if this is literally a simulation, bro? Just think about it. Just look at all the shit that happens. Like this shit happens, it's in the news, and it stops, and something else happens, and then this happens. It's like, bro, you can look at your phone for like prime example, bro. We've been sitting here talking about aliens for the past 5 to 10 minutes. I guarantee you, bro. We can hop on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. One of us will see something about an alien. You know what I'm saying? That's just a part of the algorithm.
I definitely believe these phones be listening to us.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's part of the game. It's part of the algorithm. It's like, bro, like how you bought the Modelo's, right? Yeah. I haven't even been in the kitchen to go grab one yet. But I bet if I open up Instagram, I have a Modelo ad just because it heard me say Modelo. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's been times where, like, I've talked. I mean, one time I was in a group chat. We was talking about one of the samples for a Tuscan leather. We weren't even talking about the sample. We was talking about Tuscan leather in general. Just talking about the song, like, yo, it's a fire intro. The next day, somebody got in the chat. They said, bro, I opened up Instagram and they put the fucking sample breakdown of Tuscan leather in my fucking face. They just say, "Hey, here goes somebody the breakdown for this." And it's like, bro,
I'll take it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
I'll take it a step
automatically happening.
I'll take it a step further than that. I've been on my phone and see something that reminds me of something, and I'll go to Google and type in like the first 2 letters, and then it'll pop straight up.
Whole thing pop up. You see what I'm saying?
The whole thing. It's like I didn't even say what I was about to. I didn't even say out loud. I just thought it.
Yeah,
and just went to type 2 letters, bro, and it immediately popped up exactly what I was going. Like, it finished it for me, and I was just like, bro. At times like that, I just turn the phone off.
That's the simulation. That's the simulation's DNA, bro.
I'm just like, bro, what the hell?
It's the AI.
So you feel like y'all played The Sims before the game? You feel like there's a motherfucker like at a computer, and life is a game is like The Sims.
Yes.
That would make sense as far as like, well, let me let it be known. I am very religious. I know God is real.
For sure.
And profess Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. But I do have these thoughts sometimes. And I love these conversations because it lets me know that I'm not like crazy. Yeah. Because I have definitely went on and like thought about people like coming up, like just randomly like dying. And there's been times where like I've been on The Sims and then get up and I left my dude like cooking. I come back, the whole house is burnt down. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck just happened? Like, his cooking skills was there. Yeah. Like, because I got up and walked away. So, and I say that to say, bro, like, if this was, hypothetically speaking, if life really is a game of The Sims, that would explain like random deaths. It's like, oh, a motherfucker forgot that he was playing the game.
Oh my god,
niggas controlling.
This nigga was driving and just walked off. Like,
yes, and that's what I say that because on The Sims, bro, like they just like certain things can happen. Like you can go like the house catch on fire, bro. Then it's like go extinguish it out. Next thing you know, bro, the kids done ran in the kitchen. They done caught on fire too. No, and it's just like, bro, now you just sitting there, bro, with an empty house and no characters.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. No, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, and I'm not. Like, I'm being silly, like, to an extent, but I do think that we, like, the control aspect of it, like, it, a lot of shit is energy. A lot of shit is like magnet. Like a lot of shit that people would think doesn't phase you. Like, but if you do the science behind it, like it does, bro. Like our bodies, our organisms, our atoms, all that shit. Like all that shit is. Like that's how people be like, yo, I wasn't vibing with that person. Like their energy.
Yeah.
That energy shit real. Motherfuckers, a lot of people think it's not, but that energy shit
Bro,
be
I'm
real.
a huge
like no,
person.
like I've seen.
That's
it
why
before.
I don't go out no more.
Like I've seen it before for
or
like,
at least can't.
For like example, bro. Like one of like the date, like my daughter, she wasn't receptive to a daycare teacher, and I noticed it, and I didn't say nothing, and then I had an interaction with the daycare teacher, and I was like, I don't like this bitch either. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like,
He said, I thought it was about snack time and nap time.
And I was like, yo, like the kids kind of be knowing, like your dog will sense some shit, like your dog will just act a certain way for like you want to calm down. It's like no, like I ain't fucking with the energy coming in the house. You know, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It's just that energy shit's real. So a lot of times I feel like I think people kind of just undermine that shit. It's like, oh, it's whatever. Like that's not a big deal because this happened. Like, no, that shit matters, bro. Like that shit matters if you wake up on time for something. Like that shit matters if you oversleep or something. Like that shit matters if you go out and you get some sunlight. That shit matters if you go out and put your feet on the ground. Like all that shit. That shit matters, bro. Like it matters what you put in your body, matters what you put on your skin. Like
I know. I was just telling my girl
that energy shit matters, bro. So and I think we undermine that, but I think that is like a way that they kind of like ultimately like control us in a way like without us. They control us in our face without us directly knowing, subconsciously. Like how you said, like you open your phone and you put in 2 letters or something and it finishes it for you. 9 out of 10, like you the one person out of 10 people that's gonna be like, oh shit, this is weird. But the other 9, search. It's like it's like thanks, phone. You finished my sentence. It's like
it's like technology.
Yeah, technology doing what it's made to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but to some people,
So
it's
I don't
like,
trust that AI shit either.
But I'm saying, but some people, it's like that is creepy. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm not comfortable. People be like, yo, I got a Tesla. I sit back. I sew a shirt. This motherfucker drive me to work. Some people is like, that's amazing. Other people look at it like, man, what if that motherfucker just locks the doors and wants to drive off a cliff one day?
Me.
That is creepy. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, we are gonna get there where it's just gonna become normal. They talking about flying cars, and the first thing I thought about is, well, is it gonna be flying on like a regulated invisible street?
Bro,
like,
we was supposed to. I remember them talking about flying cars when we was in like, but that's like 1999. They was like by 2023, bro.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like,
everything's still gas powered.
If a flying car was to be released today, and you could go buy it, the average person could go buy it.
Not doing it.
I'm not even saying would you do it or not. I'm asking is how the fuck is that thing gonna be regulated? Like, number one,
to be regulated like a plane, they'll probably put a track on it.
But how high is it gonna go? It's a car. You don't need it to go as high as a plane. When you land, like, are you gonna like you get what I'm saying? Like, can it drive a little bit? How high can it go? Can it fly over water?
What planes go like 30 to 50,000 feet?
You know what I'm saying? Their car don't need to go that high.
So
and then if your car can't go that high, I'm scared that bitch gonna malfunction and drop. Now you got a big issue.
There's something weird about planes being that big, being able to just soar through the sky like that.
I mean, they got the engines and all that shit. But what I'm saying is, and that might be part of simulation. It might be a nigga up there holding that bitch.
That's what I'm saying. We might not even be flying nowhere.
Might be on the string or whatever, just flying and be like a kite. But I'm saying like
time travel.
But what I'm saying is like, bro, like this is it's like with shit like that. Like I feel like we subconsciously like. We're aware. Some of us are aware. I say a lot of people are aware, but it's becoming so normal. It's like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
What are you going to do about you getting ads on your phone when you open up Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat or whatever? You get on your phone and you get on Google and you got an ad for a shirt, and it's like, bro, I was just thinking about I needed a new polo shirt, and
you didn't even physically say
I didn't
nothing.
even say it, but it's like, am I connected to the phone? So like, what the fuck is happening, bro? Like, bro, you get it if you go to work enough, you hop in your car, it's gonna tell you 21 minutes to work.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Bruh, that happened. I was about
21
to go to
minutes to the
Kroger's,
park.
bruh.
You be
I was
like,
about to go to
damn,
Kroger's, and it gave me directions to Kroger's.
Yeah.
I didn't do shit to my phone.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah,
That
because
scared the fuck
it
out of me.
knows. Because I know that when Josh gets in his car every day at 3:30, Monday through Friday,
He's
he
headed
is
home.
headed to work. And
work.
then at 3 in the morning, he is headed home. And I know when he gets in the car on Saturday at 2 p.m., he's headed to Kroger. So every Saturday you get in your car at 2 p.m., I'm gonna tell you Kroger. Then I'm gonna tell you your car's parked over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's like we subconsciously we just accept shit, bro. And it's like, and I think that comes from just years of not knowing no better and not reading the terms of agreement, because everybody agrees to the shit.
Right.
Nobody reads all that shit. And it just is what it is. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What
I
are you
turned
gonna
my
do?
location off on my phone.
Yeah, but
But it still
tracking
pops
you.
up. It
I'm
definitely
still
still
tracking
pops
you.
up.
You can turn everything off.
Yeah, turn all that shit off. Guess what, nigga? I'm still tracking you, bro.
I remember being one of them ones that was just like, bro, I would never get an iPhone.
Yeah. That's why it's so funny. People be like, man, I like to stay off the grid. And this is like, nigga, if they want you, they can find you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nigga, you ain't hiding. You down the street. Like if they want you, they can find you, bro. Like if they really want you, they will find you, bro. Like you don't have to hide from nothing, bro. Like it's okay, bro. Like we're all part of the simulation together.
Yeah. Can I tell y'all about a random thought that I had one day?
Yeah, then we gonna get up out of here because the fight about to start.
All right. So we'll end
Shout out
this.
to my nigga Spence.
We'll call this random thoughts. And maybe later on in future episodes, everybody can give a random thought. Bro, we all have random
No,
thoughts.
we gonna leave this to the air situation. You know a random thought I do be having sometimes. You ever like? So you ever got like a smoothie before, and you ever just thought like, bro, I just throw this bitch at somebody, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I have thoughts like that.
I don't think those are thoughts. I think those are impulses.
but
Mine
I've
is
never done
smacking a nigga on the back of the neck, bro.
That too.
Those are strong
that too.
impulses.
Yeah, like, but I've never done it.
But,
But
okay.
I have thought about throw this at this nigga.
Yeah, nigga, what happens?
Yeah,
Nigga gonna be
I
mad.
somebody walking by, like I could have tripped you, but I chilled.
But here's
you know
my
what I'm saying?
random thought. I have had that, and it might not be a smoothies per se, but like just something crazy, like a large or a tea and lemonade mix.
Mystery tea.
That frothy all the
ass tea and lemonade mix.
Yeah, Arnold did something to that.
Arnold don't put his palm in it.
More than the palm of that motherfucker.
But yeah, so like just a random thought I was having one day, bro. I seen a bird and it wasn't flying very high. And then I had this random thought to come across my mind and I was just like, I wonder if certain birds are afraid of heights.
That's like a mole being claustrophobic or something.
Yes. But I had the thought just like, I wonder if there was a bird that just be like, bro, nah, like I'm only gonna fly about 20 feet in the air because I can't do like 50 because I start panicking and start freaking out.
Shit, probably.
No,
I never thought about that.
Bro, just a random thought, bro. I was at work, bro.
It doesn't exist.
I was at work, bro, with my
What
coworkers in
kind
the
of thought
car.
is that?
Just a random. I have these type of thoughts all the time.
But why would you think a species designed to fly
Would it be scared to
yes,
fly?
Yes.
Just a random thought that came across my mind.
I mean, that would be funny for a cartoon. Like a like a bird.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, like a
show
bird
type
scared to fly. Like that would be hilarious. But in
that was just a random thought of mine, bro.
Yeah,
I was just like just saw a bird flying in the air, and he wasn't flying as high as the other birds, and I was just like,
He said, what if that nigga's scared?
scared to be up there, and he's just like, but because he was keeping up with the other ones, but just wasn't as high. And for all I know is them birds probably didn't even know each other.
the bird. I was gonna take it somewhere else, but no. It's,
But just a random thought I had. Leave that with you. Let that marinate on you.
I'm
For the-
sorry, looking
for
at
the-
birds different.
for-
Hey,
What's wrong with
birds
this
that's
thing?
too big.
But
Can't fuck
I
with
will say this for the first installment of Random Thoughts,
That was out there.
the bar is low. so the next,
I wasn't even trying to have a high
the next-
bar.
the
It was
next-
just, it wasn't
the
even like I
next-
was trying to do nothing. I was just like, bruh, had this random thought.
the next Random Thought will probably be leaps and bounds. We'll see.
Well, I mean, they all coming from me, man. You just You never know.
Maybe, bro. Crumbie might jump in on one or two.
What's a random thought you be having, bro?
Shit, I don't know. I'm on the spot right now. I have some. All my thoughts are random, nigga. Like,
Nigga, I am random.
nigga, my name's random, nigga. Random Crumbie.
But yeah, that was just a random thought I had one day, bro. And I was just like driving in the car, and my coworkers, they pretty much gave me the same response y'all did. Like one of them was in the backseat just dying laughing. It was like, bro, what's wrong with you?
Nigga need to be drug tested.
And the other ones was just like, bro, what? No, like, why would it be scared?
Yeah.
And I was just like, I didn't say that it was. I was just like, what if there was?
Probably what was and all like not even like joking. It was probably it's probably sick.
Probably.
Yeah, the bird that bird was probably sick. Odds are either sick or it was one of them. It was a drone.
Oh, here we go.
You know they say there's a lot of birds.
Tune in next week to find out what Dre means.
You heard that? The birds be drones and shit?
Yes,
bro?
I've heard
They
that.
got squirrels like
Yeah,
that too.
you feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
And that goes back to glitches.
I seen a nigga cut open a squirrel.
If anything,
bro, and it had
I seen the
nothing
shit where
foam on
a
the
bird
inside.
was in midair, just not moving. It was
Bro, I was about to say, bro.
nigga paused
You
the
want to
game.
see some shit glitching? Pay attention to animals. They'll glitch the hardest.
Oh yeah.
They don't like-
But you'll see an animal glitch and not even trip on it. But like, if you see a human glitch, you'll be like, bro, what the fuck was that?
Niggas tweaking.
The hell?
Bro, I seen a nigga froze on the sidewalk. He was like this is off Versailles Road, bro. He was just sitting there.
This nigga seeing springs and shit
Like
in
if
people's
I didn't have
necks.
somewhere to be, bro, I would have stopped and filmed the video close up for y'all.
Nigga
But
was
he
on-
was.
He was on dope. Nigga was on-
I wanted to interview him, bro.
With
He
a
was
smile on his
froze.
face.
Yeah.
He had no straight face, just
Say, are you okay? I am bad. Nigga.
bro on one leg, it just froze.
He
Bro.
said, I can't move.
He said, "Nigga, help me."
But,
Nigga, call him.
yeah, I think it's a good spot, guy. Wrap it up.
Yeah, man, we got to go watch this fight, man.
Yeah, it's been a fun episode.
I said Spence last time, but
I
I
said,
think I was switch.
Oh,
bro.
no.
I think I'm going
My
Crawford
God.
on this one,
Hey.
bro. Crawford, he seemed, bro. He seemed like
What?
I think he got it, bro. He seemed like he got more of that
I-
dog.
I-
in him, bro.
like
Bullshit.
Spence said, Crawford's going to be telling him, I appreciate this opportunity you gave me. Bro, when he told him that yesterday at weigh-ins, bro, I was dying because I was just like, bro, that's the most disrespectful thing. Probably one of the most disrespectful things I've ever heard another boxer tell another one.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to tell me tomorrow night, thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you for this ass one.
Thank you for this opportunity and this
No,
stage and
I-
platform.
I-
Like, bro, that's disrespectful as hell.
I think it's gonna be close. I think
It's definitely coming down to
I
a
don't-
decision.
Yeah, I don't see anybody getting knocked down. Only way I see it getting knocked down because I know Earl likes to press. If Bud tries to bang, I mean, of course, when people hear this, whatever the decision gonna be out. But I think if Bud tries to like really bang, and Bud is open to that. He's open to war.
Yeah.
he's open to that. So I think if he embraces that, we in for a show. I'm gonna have to go with Earl, but I think if Bud plays it smart, pick his spots, I mean, it can come down to a decision. I'm still going Earl, but if anybody's getting dropped, I'm going with Bud getting dropped.
Yeah.
We've seen him get rocked before. We ain't seen him. You know what I'm saying? We seen him fall, but it didn't count.
Yeah, he fell, but it didn't really.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It was like he tripped me, but it was like, did he really though?
We've never really seen Earl get hurt.
Yeah,
We've seen
except
Bud,
for his last fight. He got when he was looking for the mouthpiece.
yeah, but
and
he
shit.
he didn't get hurt. He
didn't get hurt.
He got hit and looked at the nigga like, man, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
oh, my fault. And then he proceeded to beat his eye out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And so
That was crazy.
Yeah, dude ain't fought since. I don't think he can fight no more. Like, I think Ugas is done. So no real
Damn.
shit. Like he broke his eye. I think he broke both over the bones. Anyway, my point is, bro, I'm going with Spence. I think Spence. I'm not gonna say he's the better. I would say if you go off technical sound, you could go Crawford. Crawford's probably the more technical sound boxer. I think in a fight like
Spence's
this,
defense is
I
just
think in a
too-
boxing match like this, I'm gonna go with Spence because I think he's the more aggressive. He's bigger. I think he's more powerful. And I just honestly, bro,
and his defense is crazy.
I just think he's gonna be the one that's gonna engage. Like he's gonna go forward. Like he goes forward. He walks through niggas. Like I'm running you down, bro.
And I mean, this is
I'ma
like
just beat
every
the piss out
belt
of
that
him.
he's went after. They've all been skeptical and been like, bro, I don't know. We'll see. And he's done took every belt that he's wanted.
Yeah.
And this is the one that really counts and matters.
Yeah.
This is the one that everybody wants.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
it's
it's
like-
a few years late, but it's definitely the one that people want.
Yeah.
But,
And I'm not even saying so much the fight. I'm just saying the belt, period.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like,
that's the belt, yeah.
that's the belt to have if you're going to have a belt.
Yeah, no. But yeah, I'm going Spence. This nigga going Crawford.
I know.
Crawford,
Switching up on us, bro.
That's
I
crazy.
got
bro.
you.
That's cool, though, because last time we all said Earl, you was just like, bro, like what? Ain't nobody going to be an antagonist? And now Crumbie done switched up.
After
on him.
watching the All Access, bro. Like
I don't
you said,
remember
bro.
that. No,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. All Access will have your ass out here rooting for the motherfucker that you know you shouldn't be. Like when Tank was fighting Barrios, like for whatever reason, I was just like, bruh, his story and like his background is dope. Like
that's
a part of me was like, I want this nigga to win, knowing that Tank was gonna go in there and scrape Buddy.
Yeah.
And then, like, as the fight's going on, like, I knew I was always gonna go with Tank. But, like, from watching All Access, I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if Barrios won.
Yeah. That's what it's made to do.
But it definitely, like, had me on the fence
Yeah.
when I was definitely in the yard at the barbecue for Tank.
Yeah. You gotta watch that bitch outside?
No, bro. It was an analogy. Like, I
Oh,
was
He said, "Damn."
I was
what's
on.
the
It
meat
had
look
me
like?
on the fence of which one I was gonna pick after I was already in the. Man, and
He
that's
said,
another
"Nigga, you couldn't
episode.
put
Of
together-"
You gotta relax.
but the way the nigga said it, like he was when I was in the yard. Nigga, I was outside watching this shit. Damn.
No,
All right, bro. My fault.
it's cool, man.
My fault, bro. Random thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
Ease random thoughts.
Random thoughts and anal bros.
Hey, man.
Frothy tea.
Bro, nigga going through a lot, ain't he?
This nigga bad.
Having a hell of a weekend. This nigga Eric's had a hell of a 4 months, man. What the hell's going on? You know, he got a blessing on the way. It's just too much negative shit.
Yeah, he been through too much.
But shit, yeah, it's been a good first episode, man. I think it's time we wrap this bitch up, bro.
Yeah, man.
You, bitch.
Peace.
Oh, where the Modelo's?
The Modelies.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I like this episode better than the first one.
Oh yeah.